Hello.
We are here at Raw.
RBV.
No.
Welcome.
No.
So today we come to you speaking about stretching. Number one thing that we forget to do is what?
Stretch. Some questions have come in of like, I feel so sore after every workout. Do I ever feel less sore? And if you're continuing to work as hard as you are and you're always pushing yourself, you'll get fitter, but if you're still working as hard, you're gonna be just as sore after every workout. The only thing that will change that, and it is super, super important, is stretching. But what is stretching?
Namaste, bitches.
Oh my god. Stretching is the flexion of a joint or a muscle.
There's two types of versions of stretching. There's dynamic and there is static.
Correct.
And we incorporate both of those types of stretching in RBV.
Yes.
So dynamic stretching is perfect for prior to a workout. You'll be moving through something. So you'll notice like in our workouts, let me just
I just ruined my entire setup.
It gets all of the muscles warm and gets you feeling good, and it enables you to perform at your peak.
So essentially dynamic stretching is stretching with movement. This increases oxygen throughout your body, blood flow and circulation. So it just starts to warm everything up. So it loosens your muscle fibers.
It enables you to get more out of your workout.
Yeah. It's also been proven that for athletes like you and me, this is really important in increasing power and speed in a workout.
Second type of stretching?
Static stretching, stretches that are still. Static stretching, unlike dynamic stretching, it isolates a muscle group. Beck is in a low lunge here. By holding that stretch, she is stretching the hip flexor and isolating that muscle group rather than doing, say, the lunge that we do in our warm-up. You stepping back and through it, you're using a larger muscle group because you're activating your glutes, your legs, and all of that as well. So the static stretch is a more intense stretch. As a result, it really targets that area to release more tension. However, what you want to be careful with, if you're holding an intense stretch like that for that long, when you release it, you can often feel it can tighten. And that's why we do dynamic stretches before a class in our warm-up. These help range of motion to increase your strength so that you can get lower in all your exercises and all that you do to help build muscle, grow muscles, reduces lactic acid buildup.
So when you train and you train hard, your muscles have a buildup of an acid that's known as lactic acid, and that is quite often DOMS. So when you get really, really sore after a workout, delayed onset muscle soreness, it's a buildup of lactic acid in your muscles. Now the thing that releases lactic acid, firstly is stretching, secondly is proper nutrition like we talked about with the protein.
Yeah, you want to stretch properly to prevent injury. We do high intensity training, putting strain on your joints and your muscles.
So that's why it's so important to make sure that you incorporate stretching daily, even if it's 5 minutes every day. It's just going to take your training to the next level. You'll feel good, you'll get better results, your body will move better, and at the end of the day, you'll be a healthier individual.
Stretching is actually a natural response for our body. Animals do it. When we yawn, what do we do when we yawn? We naturally stretch with it. Whilst our body is designed to move, our body is designed to stretch. If you're increasing that movement, you need to increase your stretching. One final list of just some of the things that stretching does for you. It increases your range of motion. It minimizes wear and tear on joints. Reduces the risk of injury. Increases blood circulation and flow. Increases oxygen and athletic performance. Reduces lactic acid buildup. Reduces pain and stiffness. Increases posture. Releases tension. Just to name a few.
As always, we love you guys. Any questions, hit us up.
Love us so much.
If you want to train with us, we would love to train with you.
Yes.
rawbybeck.com.au. Anything else? Hit us up. Slide into our DMs at rawbybeck. Love you. Bye.
Another little point that I forgot to mention. With your static stretches, you want to make sure that you're not bouncing in your stretches. Some of us try and bounce to try and get further down, but all you're actually doing there is creating further tension in and around your joints. You want to relax as much as possible to release tension and increase flexion. other thing stretching is great for is mindfulness and all of that jazz. Oh, I'm dizzy now. I don't know why I did that.